Believe it or not, I'm alive, in charge. Live, and live, alive, and in charge. I'm alive. I'm live. I'm live. Oh my goodness! If you don't come watch the stream right now, you're gay. Actually, you're probably already gay. So, I don't know, you're extra gay? I'm lost. But guys, welcome in. How are we doing tonight? I hope we're doing good. I hope we're doing good. Okay, because it would be bad if we're doing bad. Ooh, wait, the light kind of be like hitting my hair. Like, that's like, look at the way oh, shiny. Very nice. Very nice. Welcome in. My hair looks really good today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised how good my hair looks today. I was like first, welcome in gnarly key, first chatter, live. Yes, indeed, indubitably. I mean, I am live, indubitably. I don't know what it is about saying indubitably, but it is like I don't know. Indubitably is one of the funnest words to say. Like, probably funnest word in the English language to say. Chat, we have something very interesting planned. Okay. I was watching a Joe Bartolozzi video. Joe Bartolozzi, you know, the guy that I be in the hills. I was watching a Joe Bartolozzi video where he ranked his top 50 video games. And I was like, wait, I should fucking do that. That's a fucking fire ass idea. Because I can't game right now, okay, on stream because my PC wants to explode when I do. So, since I can't game on stream, what if instead I talked love him. I like Joe Bartolozzi. I don't know. He gives me like dumb bro vibes, but he's also a philosophy major. So sometimes he'll say something like dumb and broy, but then other times he'll say something where I'm like, that was that was actually really insightful. That was a really interesting way of putting it. Also, Billy Bob Jr. the third. I see the fit reveal. I will honor that in a moment. I just have to do one Uno Moss dos Trace thing first. I saw the fit reveal. I saw the fit reveal. I know I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. I literally just have to do one thing. I literally just have to do one thing. If you guys were a little bit more patient. If you guys were a little bit more patient, you guys would get your fit revealed. But you guys are like gnawing at the bone. You're like rabid dogs. You're like, please do the fit reveal. Please. I hear you. I hear y'all. Okay, now I finished what I needed to do. Okay, here's the fit reveal. I just got a basic dress on today. I don't really wear this dress that often, especially in the summertime, because it looks like a very breathable dress, but it's like a kind of almost like a not a mesh material. I don't know what actually fabric it is, but it's very not breathable. It's very much like a winter and fall dress. But I was like, I haven't worn it in a while, and I was like, I feel like wearing it today. So that's why I'm wearing it today. So I guess that it works out though. So but how are you today? I am good. I am good. Okay, I'm trying to like move back into frame. I guess I can drag myself. I have a short attention span, Pappy. I mean, everyone nowadays has a short attention span. Okay, everyone be scrolling. Everyone be scrolling on their phones nowadays. Kids these days, am I right? No. I'd be scrolling my phone. Yeah, you guys want to check what my screen time is right now? Yeah, talking about scrolling on a phone. Let's see what my screen time today was. It's probably going to be embarrassing. It's probably going to be alarming. I'm probably going to see it and go, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Okay, guys. Everyone in chat, I want you to try to guess what the screen time amount of screen time I spent on my phone today was. Okay? We're taking please take some guesses. Do you yeah. Pappy, I got a question I need advice about, then ask it. All right. 4 hours and 20 minutes. That was add an hour to that. Add an hour to that. It my screen time 5 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, to be fairness, okay, the hour and 39 minutes I spent on TikTok, to be fair, that was a waste of time. Okay, the 37 minutes that I spent on Chrome, I had it open on a recipe that I was cooking for breakfast. I made buttermilk pancakes for breakfast, so I think my phone was just sitting idle on Google Chrome. I have 30 minutes on another browser, which I use to read manga. So I was reading manga. I have 16 minutes on YouTube, 11 minutes on Instagram, 10 minutes on YouTube Studio, 9 minutes on Messages, and 30 minutes on Tinder. Which also, too, I stayed up a little late last night. I stayed up till like 1:30 last night. So I did get a little extra like screen time in. Guess that I didn't mean to. Yeah. So, but anyway, we're doing cool now. You got any summer dresses? I do. I just this is what I wanted to wear today. I saw it in my closet and it spoke to me. I saw it and it spoke to me. And to be fair, the colors of this dress do look great on me. It's like a red, purple, and orange, and it looks pretty good on my skin. Yeah. 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 My sister is a lesbian and getting married. My mom doesn't support it, but my sister she wants to come to the wedding. Or wait, wants you to come to the wedding. What should I do? Well, I think in that situation you have to decide, is your sister important or is your mom's bigotry more important? I guess you're 16, so you're under your mom's roof. But if your mom gets mad at you for going to your sister's lesbian wedding, I don't know. That's an issue with your mom. Like, okay, even if I was a homophobe, okay, which I'm not, like, I don't see why you wouldn't want to go to your kid's wedding. Even if you're like, you don't support your kids, like, I don't know, being gay. Like, if they were, like, getting gay married, I'd be like, I still want to be there. I don't know. Your mom seems like the asshole. So, I don't know. Yeah. But, I don't know. If you're 16, it depends if someone could take you. But, no, your mom is gay. My mom is very straight. So, it only happens once. You can't miss it. Yeah. Like, and I think too, you going to your sister's wedding, if your mom gets mad at that, you're not the problem. Your mom's the problem. Like, your mom getting mad at you for going to your sister's wedding is wild. Okay? Regardless of who she's marrying, you know? Yeah. Are you a femboy? No, I'm a trans woman. Yeah, and it only happens once. My daily average this week is 7 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, that's really bad. Screen time wise, that's pretty bad. I guess on my phone, I spend some time on my phone. I spend way more time on my computer. I spend a lot of time on my computer. But to be fair, my job is on a computer. So my job is on the computer. I make funny videos on the internet. She's pretty. Thank you. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah. So I guess, in terms, what did I do today? What's something interesting that I can talk about that I did today? I made pancakes, like I said. I made buttermilk pancakes this morning. Them shit slapped. Okay? I don't know if you guys have ever made buttermilk pancakes before. They're not that hard to make. I didn't use actual buttermilk. I, if you guys want to learn a like cooking trick, if a recipe calls for buttermilk, you can use regular whole milk and add a tablespoon of vinegar to it, stir it up. You got buttermilk. Easy. Um it's like it acts this pretty much the same in the recipe. It's definitely a good tip. I would highly recommend it. Buttermilk hack, love it. Yeah, yeah. I use it all the time. Any leftovers? Yeah, I have like 4 pancakes in the fridge. So I got my breakfast for the next like 2 or 3 days. I had one for dinner tonight. So yeah. But it's pretty good. So yeah, will you show us your boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend. Yeah. Um, Sometimes I read the hidden YouTube comments and they make me laugh. Buttermilk hack, yeah. That's not true. You put butter in the milk. That's not what buttermilk is. Buttermilk is slightly, I believe it's slightly curdled milk is what it is. Or not slightly curdled milk. When you milk a cow and you get like milk, if you like churn it like the butter fats, so it's like the liquid that's left when you like get the cream out from like milk. It's like the like liquid that's left behind. Cause did y'all know if you take like a thing of like not whole milk. You guys take a thing of like cream, like heavy cream, you can like shake it and eventually it'll turn into butter. It's pretty I mean, you could be making butter at home. Churning your butter. Churning your butter. And then well, cause buttermilk is the liquid left over from when the fats and the liquids separate in milk. So it's very cool. Very cool stuff, I will say. Very swag stuff. Um, uh, yeah. So, why a cow? Why can't you just milk a bull? Um, I see. I see. Um, oh, that was funny. Uh, yeah. God damn. Butter. I hardly know her. Bad joke. Bad. Boo, boo. I just buy butter and cream separately. Yeah. 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 So, two cows in the field. Which one is on holiday? The weak calf. Huh? I'll get that one. Like, eh. Um, Pappy, have you heard of an awesome game called Deltarune? Yes, I've heard of it. I don't have any interest in playing it. Okay, I had at my previous job, I had a coworker who had heavily ADHD tism. Okay, and he would every single time a new Deltarune chapter would come out, he would spend 5 hours talking about everything that happened. So I know what happens in the game. I have no interest in playing it. Also, like it doesn't seem like a game that I really like. Like in terms of games that I like, I tend to like games that have more like exploration or creativity within them. I don't know if that makes sense. You talk too much. This is literally a live stream. And did you know if you don't like it, you can leave? So, yeah. What games do you actually like? That's actually a great question. So glad you asked me what games I actually like, okay? Because tonight, chat, we're going to be talking about my top 50 favorite games of all time. Wow, what a transition. What a segment. That was, honestly, guys, honestly, I need a pay raise. That was a fucking good ass transition. Holy I cooked with that. Can we just acknowledge how smooth that transition was? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Also, if you want to be able to see the full like screen, the Twitch live stream has the full like stream without it being like cut off on the sides, because the vertical stream on YouTube. If you're watching it horizontal stream on YouTube, then I guess you're fine. But yeah. So welcome in, Lightning. Okay. So I gotta give a couple honorable mentions. Okay. First of all, these are fit reveal. Okay, hold up. Did a fit reveal. I guess we're interrupting it. This is the fit reveal. Wow, very nice. More of like a wintry, like fall dress, but I was like, you know what? I kind of wanted to wear it today. I felt it. It was speaking to me in my closet. It said, I want to come out. I don't want to be gay anymore. So, yeah. So, some honorable mentions, okay? Survive.io, okay? This game, literally my junior and senior year of high school, I had like a media class that half the time we just dork around in that class. But if I was on the computer, I was playing Survive.io, okay? That shit was fun as fuck, okay? Imagine a 2D battle royale. It was very fun. It was a top-down like 2D battle royale. It was very fun, okay? To me, it felt like PUBG if it was actually good. I have Battlefield 4 on here. Classic game, awesome game, swag game. Okay, Battlefield 4 rocks. Okay, Battlefield 4 has a sort of swag aura, but it's not in my top 50 games. I've played it. It's good. Did it like resonate with me the other way like other games in my top 50 have resonated with me? No. Okay? Run 3. Okay? Run 3. I very much enjoy Run 3. Okay? Okay, I started playing Run 3 on Cool Math Games. Okay? The real ones know about Cool Math Games. The real ones know about Cool Math Games. Okay? Cool Math Games is like on another level. You had to like, if you've never experienced Cool Math Games, I feel bad for you. Okay, but Run 3 is my like one of my all-time favorite Cool Math games. Okay. Then we have Bloodborne. Okay, I liked Bloodborne. I thought the art direction in Bloodborne was amazing. The art direction in Bloodborne is fantastic. Okay, the sound design, fantastic. Everything about the game looks beautiful and is amazing looking and has a sense of atmosphere, okay? But some of the boss fights in Bloodborne, okay, some people love to suck Bloodborne's dick. They're like, it's the greatest game ever made. Some of the fights in Bloodborne literally were so frustrating. Literally, like, for no reason. Like the witches fight, where you have to climb up the tower and, like, kill the witches to be able to kill, like, the giant blob in the middle, and then sometimes it can just randomly one-shot you. Dog shit boss. The first boss in the game, awful. Also, the whole fact that, like, in order to play the game correctly, you need vials and you need bullets, but there's no way to get them easily. You have to farm them in like boring ass areas. That's not fun, right? Like, cause you'll fight a boss, you'll maybe get like 2 tries at a boss before you're like, shit, I'm out of bullets and blood vials. And then you have to go spend 20 minutes farming bullets and blood vials. I loved everything about Bloodborne except the gameplay. The gameplay loop of Bloodborne pissed me off. What is this? I'm ranking my top 50 favorite games. Right now we're on the honorable mention. All right. Kirby All-Star or Kirby Superstar Ultra. I love that game. I played the shit out of that DS game, bro. Awesome game, but I have not played it since I was a kid. So I don't know if I would still enjoy it as much. And then also Control. Control has the opposite for me for Bloodborne. Because Control, I loved the gameplay loop. I absolutely hated everything else about Control. Control had like some of the funnest gameplay I've ever played in a like shooter game. Like the like levitation and like the like movement and the like swapping between the different guns is so cool, but the story makes no sense, okay? Everything is gray, okay? And has like a weird like wavy like warp effect to it, okay? But other than that, very fun game. So please play Elden Ring. I want to play it with you so bad. Just wait. I can't confirm or deny that it's on the list. But maybe. All right. My number 50 game of all time, My Sims. I know My Sims is a series. I specifically grew up playing the one on the DS. Okay? The DS, My Sims. Okay? It's a fun game. You get to like run a little town. It's like Animal Crossing if it was actually good. That's gonna piss a lot of Animal Crossing fans off. Since this is like top 50, I'm not gonna rage about it all that much. Okay, number 49, Scarlet and Violet. Okay, I know I'm gonna have people be like, your 49th favorite game of all time is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yes! Okay? I don't know if you can tell that I'm a Pokemon fan. I got the Jigglypuff, I got the Rowlet. I also have another Rowlet, and I have a Chatot, but that aren't in frame. But I love the Pokemon series, and even though Scarlet and Violet run like shit, I genuinely love all the new designs. Honestly, with the designs from Gen 10, they fucking hit it out of the park. Or Gen 9. They knocked it out of the park. I love all of the designs in Scarlet and Violet. All right. All right. Number 48, Temple Run. Okay? This was like one of my go-to mobile games as a kid. Okay? Temple Run, simple gameplay. Okay? The monkeys chase after you. That sounds a little bad. It's just fun. It's just a fun game to play. Just a fun gameplay cycle. Simple, nothing crazy to it. All right, number 47, Fruit Ninja. Okay? Fruit Ninja was an elite game, okay? Fruit Ninja was awesome, okay? Fruit Ninja is so much fun, okay? That game was so much fun, okay? I literally, like, I remember playing it on, like, my mom's iPad, like, so much that I'd, like, wear my finger down. Like, my finger would get, like, a blister on it, okay? That's like how, like, much I enjoyed playing fucking, Fruit Ninja. Elite game. Those that were there remember it. I don't even know if Fruit Ninja still exists on the App Store. I'd be a little sad if it didn't. I imagine it doesn't. Also, okay, this is 46. 46, Fruit Ninja. Or not Fruit Ninja. Fucking Bloons Tower Defense. Okay? See, I love Balloons Tower Defense. It's just such a basic game. It's a tower defense game. You pop the balloons. But God, is it fun. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. It's peak. Upgrading. It's also like, it does. The one thing I will say, Balloons Tower Defense, once you get into higher rounds, is like, yeah, it's going to run at 3 frames per second. It's going to run at 3 frames per second, and you're going to be like, oh, why are the balloons teleporting? But they're just like, Balloons Tower Defense. I didn't know whether to pick Balloons Tower Defense 3 or 6, but both are great. Both are great. Okay. Number 45, Guitar Hero 2. Okay. This is the Guitar Hero game that I had growing up. We had Guitar Hero 2 and not Guitar Hero 3. I don't understand why, but dude, it's just you get to play a game with good music. Honestly, I found so much music through Guitar Hero 2 that I was like, it's also just a fun game, okay? I think all the Guitar Heroes are fun, but I don't know. Some people like Guitar Hero 3 more, but I never really like grew up playing Guitar Hero 3 because what we had at my house was Guitar Hero 2. So that's what I played. All right. Super Smash Brothers. It's not Ultimate. The one on the Wii. The one on the Wii. You know, the one with the Subspace Emissary. Honestly, one of the worst Smash Bros games. Like, if you go back and like play it, like genuinely the way it plays, one of the worst Smash games in general. But the Subspace Emissary game mode, like the single player like story mission game mode, they actually cooked. They cooked, and no other Smash game has like cooked like Subspace Emissary, okay? Like, even though they might have fucked up on like the multiplayer and how fun it is to like play against other people, the Subspace Emissary was just it was on a whole nother level. Whole nother level, okay? All right. Number 44, Destiny 2. Okay, Destiny 2 is a game that I actually have the most hours in. Out of any video game I've ever played, Destiny 2 is the game that I have the most hours in. But I have not touched Destiny 2 in 4 years. Destiny 2 is bad. Destiny 2 is bad for me. See, the issue with Destiny 2 is the gameplay, the game, like the core gameplay and the sound effects and the art design are so good. It's like genuinely like crack for your brain, okay? I have never played a game that feels as good to play as Destiny 2. And I don't think I ever will. It like scratches an itch that is undeniable. But it's so low on my top 50 games list because everything else around Destiny 2 sucks ass, okay? The whole monetary system, and they started adding like way too many modifiers and making things way too complicated, and they took away some of my favorite content in the game, which they've now added back, but it's like, okay, it took you how many years to add it back? And now they've ceased development on the game. So it's like, there are things that I truly love about Destiny 2, mainly the gameplay and the gunplay. But everything else about Destiny 2 sucks. All right, number 43, Cookie Clicker. Okay, if you've never played Cookie Clicker, goated game. Goated game, by the way. Goated game, by the way. It's literally a do-nothing game. This was like my... All throughout middle school, I was obsessed with Cookie Clicker. Also, by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm only reading Twitch chat right now because I can only have one chat open on my second monitor at a time, because usually I have like my main monitor has YouTube chat, my second monitor has YouTube. But right now my main monitor is using for this presentation. So if you want to chat in chat, go over to Twitch. Which is the pinned comment. But Cookie Clicker, peak. Okay? It's kind of a boring game. You click a cookie. Okay? But eventually you're like going into different dimensions and like clicking cookies, and you're out of control, and you're actually like a cookie god, in like all the cookie dimensions and like invasion cookies. All right, number 42. I put Style Savvy. Okay, this is a game I don't think a single person in here has played. I genuinely, if someone in here is like, oh my god, I remember playing Style Savvy on the DS. No, you didn't. You're fucking lying. Okay, this is a game. Niche game. Okay, this is a game that my sister actually got. Okay, that I would steal from my sister. Okay, and then she would get mad that I stole the game. Is it my bad that I as a kid I was like, yeah, I want to create cute outfits. Okay, that should have been a sign. Um, go to game though. Funny story about this game. My sister actually got caught playing it late at night in like second grade, and that's actually why my parents took our DS away for a month. So fuck my sister, I guess. Okay, lame sister, L sister, L sister. No, but this game, genuinely formative to little me. Okay, number 42, Pokemon Go to the polls. Okay, I still play Pokemon Go. Like, I'm not even joking. When there are Pokemon Go events, I'm one of the losers who goes to the Pokemon Go events. You know how sometimes you go to a park and you're like, why the fuck are there so many people here? It's because and they all have their phones out and they're playing Pokemon Go. I'm one of those losers. I'm one of those losers. Okay, I love the Pokemon Go events. Okay, I live for Pokemon Go. Okay, is it a boring game loop? Yes. But is it fun to just collect Pokemon? Yes. Also, yes. Okay? OMG, me and my mom play that game too. You would be surprised at how many moms play Pokemon Go. Okay? Honestly, genuinely, every single time I go to like a Pokemon Go community day, there's always like a group of like 40-year-old moms. Sometimes there's like 60 or. The Pokemon Go fan base is extremely diverse, okay? In age. Like, I have never seen a gaming community that is so diverse in age range. Because you will go to a Pokemon Go community day, and you'll see like a 6-year-old running around playing Pokemon Go, and then you'll see like a 70-year-old with like a camelback backpack with like 2 phones playing Pokemon Go, okay? It literally is a game that captures all age ranges, okay? And it's awesome. I love it. Also, very wholesome community, okay? Every single time you go to a Pokemon Go community day, I've never had like a bad interaction. It's always like people are always like wanting to help out or like trade with you. Like it's just cool. All right, on to 41, Super Hot. If you've never played Super Hot, pretty much the mechanics of the game is when you stop moving, everything slows down, but when you move, everything speeds up. And it is one of the funnest games I've ever played. Okay, it's not a very long game. It takes like maybe 2 hours to beat, okay? But fuck is it like fun, like, cuz it's almost like a puzzle game mixed with like a skill game. It is fun as fuck. I definitely highly recommend. This is like the game, honestly, this is the game I'd recommend to anyone. I would recommend Super Hot to anyone because I think it's easy enough where like anyone could pick it up. As long as you can like hit WASD and like right click and left click, I think you could easily figure out how to play Super Hot. All right, number 40, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, okay? I like Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's a good Pokemon game. Is it anywhere close to my favorite Pokemon games? No. But I already have I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon. What can I say? I'm a Pokemon fangirl, okay? I love Pokemon. I like Pokemon. I like Pokemon. Okay? Which brings me to my next one, Pokemon Emerald, okay? I love Pokemon Emerald. I just like Pokemon, this is 39 or 40. I don't know. But I do love Pokemon Emerald. I put Pokemon Emerald higher than Soul or Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Even though Heart Gold and Soul Silver has more to do, I feel like Heart Gold and Soul Silver almost feels like it has too much to do. Also, Gen 2 Pokemon are like the ugliest, fucking useless, stupidest fucking Pokemon in all of Pokemon generations, okay? Gen 2 Pokemon suck ass, and if you don't agree with me, you're wrong, okay? But Gen 3 Pokemon rocks, okay? But is it as good as some of the other Pokemon games I have higher on the list? No. Also, Finzor, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Big W, big W. Yeah. All right. Up next, we got Lego Indiana Jones. Okay. Specifically, the first Lego Indiana Jones game. The Lego Indiana Jones game that I played growing up on the PS2. It was literally so much fucking fun. Okay. It was one of like my first games that I ever played. Okay. And I love the Indiana Jones movies. And Lego games they're just fun. They're just fun. And I'm sure if I played them as an adult, I would still have fun, you know? Up next, we have Smash Ultimate. Okay? There was a time during COVID where I was really into Smash Ultimate, guys. I was really, really into Smash Ultimate, even though I really, really sucked at it. Okay? And if you're wondering what I mained on Smash Ultimate, uh I mained Byleth, and I mained Jigglypuff. But mostly Byleth because playing Jigglypuff on online Smash is the worst because you'll miss someone due to lag, and then since you're such a light character, they can just like kill you with an like dumb ass hit where your hit should have landed if it was in person. Um, yeah. But I love Smash Ultimate. Great game, fun to play with friends. Um, Probably one of my favorite games on the Switch. I'm sad that I lost mine. I literally lost my copy. I don't know where my copy went. I don't know if I left it somewhere. I don't know if it's in someone else's console. I genuinely have no clue. Up next, we have Wii Sports. Okay? If you did not like Wii Sports, I do not like you. Okay? I'm gonna be real. Wii Sports is like the best Wii game. Easily, easily. Okay? Look, I've played mini games on the Wii, but no game comes close to Wii Sports, okay? It is so basic and so simple, okay? Even my mom liked playing Wii Sports. And my mom's a person that's like, I don't really want to play games. But I'd be like, hey mom, want to play Wii Sports? And she'd be like, yeah. Because Wii Sports is awesome. Wii Sports fucks, okay? Wii Sports Baseball rocks. Wii Sports Bowling rocks. Wii Sports Boxing rocks. Wii Sports Tennis rocks. Wii Sports Golfing, that one sucks, okay? But everything else is fucking awesome about Wii Sports. And it's so basic, so easy to understand, and it's just fun. It's just so much fun, especially with friends. Up next, we have Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. This game is so much fun. If you've never played it, pretty much you either play as like someone running from the cops or as a cop trying to chase down people running from you. And oh my god, it's like a like racing game, but there's no like I would never do the races. Honestly, I would just like get into cop chases and then just have the cops try to chase after me. Just a fun. It's just a like you get to drive fast in cars. It's if that's not fun, I don't know what is. It's a fun game. Fun game. Up next, we have Overwatch 2. Yeah, notice how I put the gifts are people not wanting to hang around Overwatch 2 players. I love Overwatch 2. I hate the game. I love Overwatch 2 so much that I hate it. No, I genuinely I've been playing Overwatch since it released, and I like Overwatch. It's a game that I keep coming back to. It's a game that I don't know. I enjoy it and I keep coming back to it. The gameplay is fun. Am I good at it? yeah, I'm top 500 silver. So yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer. So yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer. Yeah, top 500 silver. Try to be top 500 silver. Not many people are in top 500 silver, okay? And if you're wondering who I main on Overwatch, I I if you're wondering who I main on Overwatch, I main Ash, Vendetta, Jetpack Cat, and Juno, and Winston, but I don't really play tank unless it's 6v6 and no one else is playing tank. Those are kind of like the four that I play. I don't know. I like Juno. I like the hi. I like Juno. I like the Martian. I like Jetpack Cat. Jetpack Cat's just a fun character to play. And then I like playing Ash and Vendetta the best. Kind of depends on the map whether I play Ash or Vendetta. Um, but yeah. All right. Up next we have Dragon Quest 9. Okay. I just put Stella cuz she's like girl boss queen. But I love Dragon Quest games. I love the Dragon Quest games. I love Dragon Quest 9. It was the first Dragon Quest game I played, and solid game, swag game, awesome game. Okay. After that we have Persona 5. Okay, Persona 5. The longer I go without playing it, see, after I finished Persona 5, I was like, this is one of the best games I've ever played. And then I finished playing Persona 5 and I was like, yeah, so this isn't one of the best games I've ever played. And the thing um I love the dungeon part of Persona 5. The day-to-day part, oh my god. Fuck, dude. Every single time Morgana opens up his dumbass mouth, I want to be like, shut the hell up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Okay? Because the thing about Persona 5 is it is an anime ass game. It is a JRPG ass game, okay? Which means it has JRPG isms, okay? And by JRPG isms, I mean there will be at least a minimum of 3 characters that their voice actor makes you want to rip out your hair, okay? And for me, that's Morgana's voice actor, Haru's voice actor, and fucking Futaba's voice actor. I hear their voices and I go, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Especially Morgana. Every time that stupid ass cat says, hey Joker, shut up, shut up, shut up. You're just shut up. You're such an annoying cat, bro. Shut up. I know there are gonna be people watching this that are like, but Morgana was my favorite character. Yeah, you have bad taste, okay? Yeah, I was hanging out with the doctor that drugs me and the teacher that and the teacher that sleeps with me. Yeah, that's how I was playing Persona 5. And also yeah. And also the gay art kid. Yeah. But Persona 5, fun game. Good game. Up next, I forgot that I did this gif. We have Uncharted. We have Uncharted. It's a lot of negative things about the games you like. Yeah. I mean, I was talking about the things I like. Uncharted 3, awesome game. Honestly, not the best Uncharted game, but Uncharted 3, it feels like you're playing an action movie. Like playing any of the Uncharted games, you just feel like you're playing an action movie. And there's no other game that like feels like you're playing an action movie like playing the Uncharted games. And that's why they're so fucking awesome. That's why they're so good, dude. But yeah. Up next we have Baldur's Gate 3. Okay. Baldur's Gate 3 is a game that I don't think I can play again because even though there's so many different like playable options, I already know what happens in the story. And genuinely, I think what made Baldur's Gate 3 so enjoyable was like there's so many things that happen in Baldur's Gate 3 like that literally when you're playing through it, you're like, "Oh, I didn't expect that to happen." And also the fact that like everything is based on like a dice roll makes for such interesting things because it's like sometimes you fail like a like dice roll and then it actually results in something like funny or interesting. Like I think of like in the third act where there's like the genie and there's like the stinky ass farts. That shit is funny as hell. Welcome in, Bell Smell. Welcome. If you're new here, Raiders, welcome in. If you've been here, I am ranking my top 550 favorite games because I saw a Joe Bartolozzi video of him doing that, and I was like, that would make a good video. That would make a good stream. That's a good stream idea. So that's what I'm doing. I'm ranking my top 50 games. I'm on like I think I'm at like 30 right now. But let me see. What am I on? 30? Yeah, I'm halfway through. I'm at 25. Also, Jay, thank you for the gifted sub. Okay, wait. But right now we're talking about Baldur's Gate. I like Baldur's Gate. It was a fun game, very fun. I love Minthara, my queen. I love sleeping with the Emperor and Will. Yeah. I do have the Emperor achievement because I'm a freak. Okay? Honestly, not gonna lie, the Emperor sex scene is the best one in the game though. I'm not gonna lie, out of all the different like sex scenes there are, why is the one with the tentacle man the most romantic one? Like I don't know how that works out. Maybe I'm just freakier than I thought. maybe I'm just a little freaky. All right, next we have Uncharted 4, okay? This game, Uncharted 4 is such a fun game to play through. And it is such a perfect ending to the Uncharted series, okay? I love the Uncharted games. Uncharted 4 is awesome, okay? Also, too, Nathan Drake, very attractive. Nathan Drake, hot. Sometimes I'm like, I played Uncharted as a teenager, and I'm like, my type in guys is kind of like, they look like Nathan Drake. So sometimes I'm like, was my type of men formed by what Nathan Drake looks like? You know, maybe that doesn't need to be too analyzed too deeply, okay? But Uncharted 4, great game, great ending to the Uncharted series, and also genuinely one of the best looking games I've ever played. The fact that this ran on like base level PS4s, I don't know what magic Naughty Dog does to make their games look so good on a fucking console, but it is genuinely wild. Like playing Uncharted 4, you genuinely when I go back and play it, every single time I'm like, this game looks so good. And then next we have Uncharted 2, the best Uncharted game. Okay. Honestly, the train is like so cool. The fucking Yetis. Okay. Fucking awesome games. Swag games. Very swag, very fun games. But Uncharted 2 is the best one. Alright, up next we have Cooking Mama. Specifically, Cooking Mama on the DS, okay? I loved the Cooking Mama games. Because I liked cooking as a kid, but I genuinely think the Cooking Mama games are what, like, got me into cooking even more. Also, the Cooking Mama games are fucking hard as fuck, okay? Honestly, I would argue the Cooking Mama games are harder than Dark Souls. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I go back and play Cooking Mama every now and then on my DS, and I'm not gonna lie, I struggle from time to time, okay? But sometimes I go back and I play Elden Ring or Dark Souls, and I'm still got it. I still got it. Okay? You know what I don't still got? Fucking Cooking Mama. It's a hard as shit game, by the way. Hard ass game. Why the fuck do I end up burning everything? Okay? I don't know why. I don't know how. It's a difficult game. All right, up next we have Modern Warfare 2. Peak, one of the best multiplayer games ever made. Honestly, I have way more multiplayer games ahead of this, but just the maps alone, okay? I will say Modern Warfare 2 has a lot of balancing issues, okay? Whenever I play Modern Warfare 2 with friends, okay, usually we'll all just be quick scoping, but then every now and then someone will be like, "Oh, I'm gonna equip a grenade launcher." Honestly, I think if I were to if Modern Warfare 2 were to come out again with nothing changed, I think people would be like pissed off at the grenade launchers. The grenade launchers were so stupid. They were genuinely the worst. Hi, I'm back from the last time. Welcome in. Yeah. But like genuinely diabolical. The grenade launchers were diabolical. But everything else about Modern Warfare 2, swag. Also, watching like Modern Warfare 2 like FaZe Clan like montages is what got me into video editing, which is what got me into like making videos. So without Modern Warfare 2, I would have probably never been doing what I'm doing now. So big W. All right, up next we have Black Ops 1, okay? Now, I like Black Ops 1 better than Modern Warfare 2. I think the maps aren't as recognizable and as classic as Modern Warfare 2, but the gameplay in Black Ops is way better, and I think the money system to unlock weapons is way better than having to like rank up to unlock weapons. Also, the story in Black Ops 1 is probably the best Call of Duty story. Hands down. Also, not to mention zombies. Okay, Dead Ops Arcade, Kino Der Toten. Are we... Hell yes, dude. Moon? Fucking, what's the... Ascension? Baller ass zombie maps. Some of the greatest zombie maps ever. Okay, Black Ops 2 is better. No. Black Ops 2 has good multiplayer, but everything about Black Ops 2 sucks. The story sucks, okay? The zombies are the worst, okay? Genuinely not it. Up next, we have Balatro. Okay? Balatro, I love Balatro. But I have it kind of in like the 20, or I guess it'd be in like the top. It's in like the teens, okay? And it's mostly in the teens because I genuinely cannot have Balatro installed. This is like a genuine serious thing, okay? I got Balatro on my PS5 because I was like, I've heard about this game. You know, it was up for Game of the Year. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll play it. Genuinely, it became an addiction. I am not joking to you. I was like staying up till 4 a.m. playing Balatro for like a month straight. Like, I was addicted to Balatro. I literally had to uninstall it from my PS5, and I had it on my mobile phone. I had to uninstall it from my mobile phone, and I only allow myself to re-download it when I'm gonna fly on an airplane, okay? Because, I don't know, it's just a game where you make numbers go up. But there is something that is like, it tickles an itch in your brain that you see the number go up. And your Ooga Booga monkey brain goes, number go up. I like number go up. Number go up good. It's just, when you hear the ding, 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 it's like, oh my God. The sound effects, I didn't understand why people would sit at like a poker table and play poker for hours or like a blackjack table until I played this game. I played this game and I was like, if they put this in a casino, I would lose all my money. If they had Balatro at casinos, I would have to like have casinos ban me. I have a question. Yeah. Psychologically addicted to that sound. I know. Sometimes I hear people use Balatro music in like YouTube videos, and I have to stop watching the video because I'm like, maybe I should download Balatro again. It's probably the most addictive game I've ever played. Okay. Destiny 2 is the only other game that I've been like as addicted to as Balatro. Okay? But do you know Yoko EX? No, I don't. I don't know who that is. More addicting than cigarettes. I've only smoked one cigarette and it tasted like ass. So, up next we have Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Okay, solid Pokemon game. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Diamond. Okay, goated Pokemon game. My first Pokemon game. It's what started my Pokemon obsession, my love for Pokemon. I love the Pokemon games. Okay, the only bad thing about Pokemon Diamond is the fact that if you get into the it's just such a slow game. Like I don't know how else to explain it. It's slow. It's so slow. Like the battling in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, you literally will hit a Pokemon and like it'll take like a minute to get their HP down to 0. It's such a slow like game in its processing. Like I don't know how else to explain it. But peak Pokemon game. Good ass Pokemon game. Oh wait. That's why next or wait. Hold up. I think oh yeah. Okay, hold up. That's why next I have Pokemon X and Y, okay? And you're probably like, you're putting Pokemon X and Y above Pokemon Platinum? Yes, I am putting. Pokemon X and Y has such a nostalgic. Like, Pokemon X and Y is probably the Pokemon game. Is one of the Pokemon games I've spent the most time in. And literally, I like fully completed this game. I I completed the Pokedex. I like did all the cafe stuff. I did the extra stuff. I was even top 5,000 in the VGC at one point in X and Y, okay? I was a massive fan of Pokemon X and Y. Uh Mega Evolutions were awesome as fuck. They only added like I think it was like they only added 26, not 26. They added it was like 36 Pokemon, I think, right? But that plus the Mega Evolutions were fucking awesome. Also, I'm not gonna lie, one of the reasons I love this game so much is because of the character customization. It was genuinely one of the it was genuinely the first like game that was like my own that I didn't have to steal from my sister, that I could like customize my character, you know? Like I don't know, something literally I literally got I kept doing cafe stuff so I could get money so I could buy every single outfit to have for my character in the game. Me sixth grade me was really playing Pokemon X and Y with my girl character, getting all the outfits in the game going, yeah, that's a normal boy thing to do. Is to play as a girl and unlock every single outfit available to you and switch out your outfit every single day in the game. That's a normal thing to do, you guys. That's normal. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. Okay? It's normal, okay? Newer Pokemon games are good because they have different legendaries. Uh yeah, but that's normal, guys. There were no signs that I was trans. There were no signs except for the fact that I only played as girl characters and actually I spent like so much time in Pokemon X and Y so I could get every single outfit in the game. That's like everyone does that. Everyone does that. Everyone did that. Up next, we have Pokemon Platinum. Okay? God tier Pokemon game. Honestly, epic ass game. This Pokemon game is elite. If you have never played Pokemon Platinum, go play it. Go play it, okay? It is fantastic, okay? Up next, we have Pokemon Legends Arceus. Okay, I got this game and was like, I don't know. I heard all the negative sentiment about Pokemon Legends Arceus online, and I didn't buy it till a year after it came out because of that. But then when I finally got Legends Arceus, I was like, oh my god, this is everything I've ever wanted from a Pokemon game. Legends Arceus is my dream Pokemon game. Like, the fact that you can just run around and catch Pokemon is so much fun. It's perfect. It's perfect. I, no joke, maxed out the Pokemon. Maxed out the Pokedex. I maxed out the Pokedex like completely like I'm not even talking like just like maxed it out so you can get Arceus. No, I mean like maxed it out where I like went through every Pokemon and used like certain moves so many times so I could max out the full Pokemon Pokédex so I could have higher shiny hunting odds. There was like a solid 2 months where I finished the game. I had caught Arceus that I was just shiny hunting on this game. That I could not put this game down. I love this game. Solid game. Great game. Legends EA, I don't like as much. I mean, if you've noticed, Legends EA hasn't appeared on this list. I have not completed Legends EA. Legends EA just like, I don't know, it's fun, but I don't like how they're like most of the Pokemon are in like little wild areas, you know? I kind of like how like Legends Arceus was like you could go anywhere and there were Pokemon there. So, um up next, we have Skyrim, peak game. Honestly, if this is not near anyone's like top 10, I get wary. I'm like, if you don't put, I think I put Skyrim at number 11. If you don't have Skyrim near your top 10, the fuck? What do you mean? One of the greatest RPGs ever made? Now, yes, Skyrim is a 15-year-old game at this point. Does it show its age? Yes. But is it fantastic to play through? Is it genuinely unmatched when it comes to exploration? Yes. Okay. Never played it? You should play it. Jingle Bell? I'm not even joking. Play it. Play it. Literally, they have it on like every single console. It If you have never played it, you're in for a treat. I think if you've played Skyrim, like it's kind of like it's not much to get into because it's once you play Skyrim and like explore things and know where things are, you truly have to go into Skyrim blind and never look up like tutorials and stuff while playing Skyrim. It will ruin the game. You just have to play it blind and it is genuinely such an experience. I have spent so much time playing and modding Skyrim. It's such a fun game. Also, modding Skyrim, fantastic. Morrowind is better. Yeah, see, I've never played Morrowind, but I have played Oblivion. And I liked Oblivion, but Oblivion didn't have that like didn't have the Skyrim like charm to me, you know? Up next we have Jedi Survivor. Oh my fucking god, I loved this game. I I I know people were like when it came out, people were like, "Oh, it's bug filled." Okay? I played it on the PS5. I only had one bug my entire time playing the game. But this game, I like the Jedi. I like Jedi Fallen Order. And this game just took everything Jedi Fallen Order did and made it 20 times better. And also, they added so many more secret boss fights that, like, honestly, I don't want to talk about one of the boss fights if you've never played the game. But literally stumbling upon it was like genuinely made me feel like how I felt when I was like 6 years old watching Star Wars. Genuinely such a fun game, beautiful art style. Like it does everything. The lightsaber combat is like the best feeling lightsaber I've ever played and like best feeling lightsaber combat I've ever felt in a game. It's genuinely so much fun. Also too, all the different lightsaber styles. Oh my god. Fantastic, fantastic. Up next, we have Battlefield 1. Oh my god. Battlefield 1, truly a game for the ages, okay? If you never played Battlefield 1 in its prime, I fear you have never lived. I fear you have never lived. Okay? Also, not to toot my own horn here, okay? Not to not to toot my own horn here about Battlefield 1. Better than KOTOR. I don't know what that is. Not to toot my own horn about Battlefield 1, but I was in the top 0.2% of players in Battlefield 1. I'm not even shitting. Guys, I was a menace. I was a menace on Battlefield 1. Okay? Literally most games, I was dropping like 70 plus kills. Okay? My score per minute was 2,560. If you've ever played a Battlefield game, you know that's genuinely crazy. I was a beast on the game. I was a beast in Battlefield 1. Okay? And 2, mostly I would play assault and and recon. My go-to recon, my go-to I'd use the Russian 1917. Oh my god. That sniper, just the sound of it. Sometimes I go back and I play Battlefield 1 and it's still fun, but there's not as many people on it nowadays and you don't get as good as of servers. But it's genuinely such a good game. Genuinely such a good game. And I love it. It's also too gorgeous looking game too. Gorgeous looking game too. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I have actually never played Star Wars Knights. I've never played it. I've never played it. All right. Next we have Black Ops 3. Okay. This is probably not probably. This is my favorite Call of Duty game. Okay? Now, the single player campaign of Black Ops 3 sucks donkey poop. Donkey poop doo-doo shit, okay? But, okay? The best thing about Black Ops 3 is genuinely the zombies. Black Ops 3 zombies, I don't know if there's ever like a survival based, like round based game that will ever be as fun as Black Ops 3 zombies. Okay? I still go back and play Black Ops 3 zombies and modded Black Ops 3 zombies on the rig. Okay? Black Ops 3 zombies is so fucking peak. Okay? Shadows of Evil, Der Eisendrache, The Giant, okay? Fucking Garad Krovi. I hate Zetsubo no Shima. Zetsubo no Shima, I hate that map. That's the only Black Ops 3 Zombies map I don't like, okay? Every single other Black Ops 3 Zombies map is fantastic. Also, not to mention the Easter eggs. If you've never done like the Black Ops like the Black Ops 3 like you like I've done like the Easter eggs where you get like all the worms and do all the Easter eggs and then you do like the one on like is it Revelations? Yeah, Revelations. And you have like the super Easter egg. It's so fucking cool. It's hard and time consuming and you need like 4 dedicated people to do it, but god, it's fun. Okay? It's so much fun. Also, the Black Ops 3 multiplayer was also fantastic. Black Ops 3 had great maps, great gunplay, but obviously it's an older COD, so now it's just filled with hackers. And you shouldn't be playing older CODs because you can get your PC backdoored really, really easily if you play older CODs. Next, we have Fallout 4. I love Fallout 4. I've played the shit out of Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is great. I love it. It's so much fun. I love Fallout 4. Fallout 4, my beloved. I love you, Fallout 4. Yeah. I love dog meat. It's just a Fallout 4 for me was just like a comfort game. This is a fun game. Fun game. I haven't modded Fallout 4 as much as I've modded Skyrim, but Fallout 4 is fun. And I've played Fallout 3 and I've tried to play Fallout New Vegas. And to me they just don't hit the same. I think Fallout 4 just like it just feels nostalgic to me and that's why I like it. I don't even think it's the best Fallout game story-wise. But it's just like it's just fun. Up next we have Hades, the first Hades, okay? I love Hades, okay? It is one of the games that I have 100%ed, okay? I've 100%ed Hades. Yes, I have, okay? I love Megara, okay? I love fucking Sleepyhead right above me, okay? Uh, Favorite god in Hades 1, definitely Dionysus, okay? I love Cerberus. Just a great game. Great game. Up next, we have Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. Okay? This is my first video game that I ever played. I'm not even joking. We had Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga on the PS2. I don't even know if it was the. I think it was The Complete Saga. But what number are we at? Hold up. I believe we are in the top 10. We are in the top 10, I'm pretty sure. Hold up. Let me yeah, this is number 8. We are in the top 10. We are in the top 10. We're in the top 10, okay? Oh. Uh-oh, spoiler. Okay, we're in the top 10 now. This is number 8. My 8th favorite game is Star Wars The Complete Saga. Because it was the first video game I've ever really played and ever really gotten into. And it's such a fun game. Like I occasionally go back and I play like the like ROMs of it. It's just a fun game. It's fun. It's such a fun, casual, lighthearted game that if you love Star Wars, you'll probably love. Also like the Yoda dying. Peak sound effect. Peak sound effect. Okay, next. Cyberpunk 2077. Wake the fuck up, samurai! I fucking love Cyberpunk. I love Cyberpunk. I love Keanu Reeves. I love Cyberpunk Keanu Reeves. No, no, you're awesome. Yeah. Cyberpunk Cyberpunk is a game that is awesome. Not only is the story amazing, it looks amazing. The world is probably the most fleshed out RPG I've ever played. Like every single story in Cyberpunk, like it like hits emotionally. I don't know, it resonates with me. Like there is like I can't think of a single bad mission in Cyberpunk. Like this game has made me laugh, it's made me cry, it's made me extremely angry, upset. Like it is a perfect game, and every single time I play it, I'm like, this game is awesome. Not to mention the gameplay, the fucking oh my god. If you get the like the double jump, and the dash, genuinely funnest movement I've ever had. Like funnest way to get around. Sometimes I wouldn't even like get a car or motorcycle. I would literally just like sprint and double jump and like dash. That shit, it's addicting. Okay. Up next, we have Dragon Quest XI. I love the Dragon Quest games. Dragon Quest XI is my favorite Dragon Quest game. This is my 5th favorite game, or this one 5th or 6th favorite game of all time. I love this game. Okay, this game is probably the funnest like RPG I've ever played. Cause genuinely, it's literally you're killing monsters. It's whatever. But the characters that are like in your party, Sylvando, it's peak. It's peak. That's all I have to say. The story is not deep by any means, except I did cry with the mermaid arc of the story. But it's just a good Dragon Quest game and just a good game in general. And all the characters are peak. All the characters are peak. Awesome, awesome game. I love it. I love it. Up next, we have Pokemon Black and White. Pokemon Black and White. Genuinely my favorite Pokemon game of all time. Okay? Pokemon Black and White is the best Pokemon games ever made. The amount of stuff that they put into Pokemon Black and White 2 is goddamn impression. Or goddamn impressive. It's crazy how much they fit into Pokemon Black and White 2. Like, you know, even the post game. The post game is fucking massive. You beat the game and then you're like, oh, what can I do? The game just started. Also, too, has the best selection of Pokemon out of any game. Like, downright swag game. Up next, I believe this is my fifth or fourth place. Battlefield 5. Okay, this is my favorite Battlefield game of all time. Okay, the attrition system is so good. I know people. This is like my favorite part about Battlefield 5 is people's least favorite thing about Battlefield 5. But the fact that ammo, and health packs are so limited in Battlefield 5 is so good. Because it's like the only Battlefield game that you feel like you actually truly have to stay with your squad or stay on the point. Because you either have to stay with your squad in order to get ammo and health packs, and or you have to stay on the point and get ammo and health from like the crates. Not to mention the fact that because Battlefield, the main thing with Battlefield is like the environments are destructible. But what I love about Battlefield 5 is that you can rebuild the environments, right? So like I feel like a lot of the Battlefield games, especially if you're playing games like Rush or Breakthrough, which are the game modes that I enjoy playing the most, you get to a point in the game where it's like the attackers would win by default because all the defenses like cover would be destroyed. Or it'd be vice versa. And it would just lead to like a stalemate that would just make the last like 10 to 15 minutes of the game really boring because it would be impossible to progress. But this game allows you to like dig trenches and build barriers and build ammo crates and repair like vehicles and like build like it made it feel like an actual like changing battlefield. Like it always felt different. And also, I think the limited ammo too was such a great addition because I feel like a lot of Battlefield games run into the issue of where people play it like a Call of Duty where they don't stick by their squad. But when you have limited ammo and you only have like 3 clips, okay, you're not gonna run off and try to do like a major flank by yourself and play like Call of Duty. That's dumb. That's dumb. Like it's actively forcing you to play in a different style. Also, it is one of the best looking games I have ever played.
Holland sister.
Yeah. Thank you for the jewels. But it's genuinely one of the thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Rookie Angel. But it's genuinely one of the prettiest games I've ever played. Like, I go back and I play it from time to time. My mouth is like on the floor with how beautiful the game looks. Not only does it look great, it runs great, it plays great. The launch maps, I love how also too if you play Operations, the maps get like they like change over time, right? Or like I don't know. It's just such a good game. I love it. I could gush on and on. Battlefield 5 is probably one of my favorite multiplayer games of all time. Up next, we have Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. I love having my farm. I love my wife, Leia. I love my best friend, Emily. Okay. My number 4 is Stardew Valley. I'm on like year 5 of my farm. I love Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is so great. So much fun. So much fun. You never run out of things to do. You always have things to do. All right. Number 3, Skate 3. Kind of ironic that Skate 3 is my third favorite game of all time. But I do not believe there has been a better Actually, no, because my first place game is a sandbox game. This is like one of the best sandbox games ever made, and it's not even close. I have played Skate 3 for hours, okay? I come back to Skate 3 and I still have as much fun as when I first played Skate 3. Skate 3 is just it's fun. It's so much fun. Okay? It's just fun personified. It also, as a skater, it doesn't feel unrealistic like the Tony Hawk games do. It feels like an actual like even though it's like can be arcadey, it also can feel very realistic and grounded. Depends how you make it feel. What was the yippee? It was I don't know why I played the yippee sound. Oh, thank you for the $1 super chat, Christopher. Thank you. But I love Skate 3. That's why it's my third favorite game. Can we predict? Oh, yeah. Yeah. $1. All right. Now, my second favorite game of all time, chat. Or wait, no, no, that was number 4. This is number 3. My number 3 favorite game. So I guess the Skate 3 joke doesn't work. My number 3 favorite game of all time is the first Destiny game. It's kind of one of those games where I can still go back and play it, but I will never get the experience of what it was like to play Destiny, like the first Destiny game as it was coming out. Whenever I hear the Destiny main music song, like the it genuinely, it's like I'm back. It makes me feel like, oh my god, I'm back. It just I spent hours, so many hours playing Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, but Destiny 1 didn't wrong me in the way that Destiny 2 did. Like, I feel like if I were to go back and play Destiny 2, it doesn't feel like the same game that I fell in love with, right? But when I go back and play Destiny 1, I'm like, this is still the game that I fell in love with. Even though not as many people are online, it just. Dude. If they released Destiny 1 with no changes, they just re-released it to be on like PC, I would definitely buy it again. But I doubt they'll do that. My second favorite game of all time, chat. My second favorite game of all time. My second favorite game of all time. Can we guess what my second favorite game of all time is? I don't know if you guys are going to be ready for this one. Or wait, no, this is my third favorite game of all time. Oh my god. I keep saying Hades 2. I got the numbers mixed up. That's bad. Hades 2. Okay, this is... Okay, well, I guess I should say I've 100%ed I've only 100%ed a couple games in my life. And that is Hades, Destiny 1, Destiny 2, and Hades 2. Okay? I have 100%ed Hades 2. I love Hades 2. Okay? Everything about Hades 2, from the art design to the gameplay to the fucking voice to like the characters in the game, everything about this game is damn near perfect. I love Hades 2 in every single way. Okay? I love Hades 2. I've beaten the game on 40 skulls. Okay? That's pretty wild. If you don't know what pretty much skulls are like things you can do to make the game harder. I've played the shit out of this game. I love this game. I still come back to it fairly often, even though I've 100%ed it, because I fucking love it. Because I love it. It's a great game. I've thought about speedrunning it. I love it that much. Genuinely awesome game. Awesome game, awesome music, awesome art design. Everything about this game, perfect. Beautiful. Gorgeous game. Beautiful. All right, my second favorite game of all time. Okay, now we're at number two. Elden Ring. Elden Ring is my second favorite game of all time. Elden Ring has everything I love about a game. Okay? One, it's challenging. Two, it has an interesting story. Okay? Three, the art design. Some of the best art design. Honestly, probably the best art design I've ever seen in any video game. Okay, there were so many times playing Elden Ring where I'd enter into a new area and my mouth was on the floor. Genuinely entering Leyndell for the first time, or Nokron, or the fucking Deep Root Depths, or the fucking or the Scarlet, the Scarlet, like the Lake of Rot, or the fucking Mountaintop of the Giants, or or fucking Volcano Manor, or or any area in the DLC. Not only that, okay, the game endlessly replayable, okay? Cuz you can play the game with so many different builds in so many different ways, and the game never gets old. Every single time I look at the game, I'm like, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. This is awesome. Now, I will say the worst boss that I have ever fought in a game, the worst boss that I've ever fought in a game is in Elden Ring, though. And his name is Commander Gaius. Commander Gaius can suck my fucking ass. I hate that rhino riding motherfucker, okay? Honestly, I don't know why they designed that. I don't know why they designed him. Okay, you can barely even dodge his roll, okay? Honestly, worst boss in the game. Honestly, pre-patch Consort Radahn was pretty bad too. But I think pre-patch Malenia was worse than pre-patch Consort Radahn. That's just my opinion. Because Malenia can heal herself if she damages you. All right. Can you guess my number one? Well, I already see Jingle Bell said Minecraft. And that would be correct. Minecraft is my favorite game of all time. Okay? I could, if you told me to pick one game to play for the rest of my life, I could pick Minecraft. Okay? And I would have fun for the rest of my life. Whether I'm playing creative, whether I'm playing survival, whether I'm playing in a multiplayer server, I mostly play unmodded, okay? Or like if the times when my friends do make me download mods, there is not a time that I play this game that I'm not like, it is the best game I've ever played. Okay? Yes, it is nostalgic because I played it growing up as a kid. But genuinely, I think you could play Minecraft and never run out of things to do. And that's the beauty of it. It's such a perfect game. It is the perfect game. And like, I think the Minecraft team also does a great job at adding things. Because even when the Minecraft team adds new stuff to Minecraft, it still feels like Minecraft. Like, even though they've added so many new bosses, even though they've added so many new biomes and so many different blocks and stuff like that, it still feels like Minecraft. You know, because some games that are like live service or get constant updates, it doesn't feel like it's not the same game anymore. Also, too, Minecraft lets you go back and play the older updates of the game, which W Mojang. Okay, the only thing I don't like about Minecraft is the Minecraft movie. Everything else about Minecraft is chef's kiss. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Okay? Yeah. I literally have the creeper. I literally have a creeper and a diamond sword on my wall. So I'm a certified Minecrafter, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'd be mining and crafting. Not to mention I used to have a Minecraft bed and shower curtain. So, also I do have a full set of diamond armor. So, not to brag or anything, but I absolutely love Minecraft, and that's why it's my favorite game. GTA 5 didn't make your top 50 games. That's because I've never played it. You guys want to know something? I've never played GTA 5. What? No, I never played GTA 5 because, like, growing up, my parents were like, no, we're not going to let you buy an M-rated game. And then when I was an adult, I was like, why the fuck would I want to buy, like, a fucking, like, 8-year-old game at this point? But I think if I do get a new PC, I think GTA is a game that I will try to play. Save a spot for GTA 6? See, I'm excited for GTA 6, though. I'm like, even though I've never played GTA, I feel like I'm excited to try to play GTA 6. So, that was my top 5, or not top 5, top 50 favorite games of all time. Genuinely all games that I love and adore. Honestly, the ones that I put in my top 10 were games that I was like, honestly, you could swap any of the games in my top 10 with each other, besides like Elden Ring, Minecraft. Like, besides the top 3, you could swap any of the games around and I'd be cool with it, okay? But like, I don't know. I love Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Honestly, if Minecraft's not in your top 10 games, I don't know if I trust you. Like, how are you gonna hate on Minecraft? People that hate on Minecraft, I feel like they're fake. Like, I feel like people that say, "Oh, Minecraft's boring," no, it's not. Have you been watching the? Okay, I don't know if you guys have been. Speaking of Minecraft, have you guys been watching the like Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed Minecraft? It's the funniest shit ever. Oh my fucking god, they're so bad. They are. I'm surprised they're worse than Ludwig. I don't know how that like when Ludwig started playing Minecraft, he was bad at Minecraft, like really bad. But at least like he figured it out fairly quickly. Watching IShowSpeed and Kai play Minecraft, it's genuinely like watching two 10-year-olds try to figure out. Honestly, I think two 10-year-olds would have been better at the challenge than Kai and fucking IShowSpeed. But it's so fun. It's so funny to watch them. They're so bad. They're so bad at the game. Oh my god. When they when they built the fucking when they built the totem farm and then and then Kai died right after they built it. Oh, that shit was hilarious. That's like it's that's kind of what I love about live streaming cuz it's like you could never script moments like that, okay? Like, it's so fucking funny. My favorite, Elden Ring's my favorite. Yeah, good choice, good pick. Um, yeah, my top 1 or 2 is Call of Duty, uh, and Pokemon Stadium. Yeah. But Minecraft is a game you can always come back to. But you have to take breaks from the game. Yeah, but I think also too, what makes Minecraft great is it's a game that's fun solo or with friends, right? Like every single time I play Minecraft, whether it's by myself or with other people, I have a good time. I have a good time. Um, LOL, and Minecraft, they're on. Lol, IShowSpeed and Kai are on right now. Lol. They're arguing about who is using a diamond sword and when they're spotting mobs. Yeah. Bro. I genuinely I don't even know if they're gonna complete. At first when people were like, oh, I don't think they're gonna complete the Minecraft challenge, I was like, nah, I think it's probably gonna take them like 2 weeks. But after having watched them be live for as long as they've been live for, I'm like, I don't know if they're ever going to be able to complete this challenge. Like, watching Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed try to do the Minecraft challenge, like, I know if I were to do that challenge, and I'm someone who's, like, been playing Minecraft and knows about Minecraft inside out, I know it would still take me a while. The thing that I'm confused about, though, with, like, their Minecraft stream is they're like trying to get totems first or do like the trial chambers first. And to me that makes no sense. Like to me I feel like they should be fighting the Ender Dragon first, no? Cuz I feel like the Ender Dragon also thank you oh. I feel like fighting the Ender Dragon first is like the boss that makes the most sense. Cuz like fighting the Ender Dragon is not that hard, especially if you have two people, because you can have like one people focused on like distracting the dragon and the other destroying end crystals. But I don't think they've made it to the end at all yet. Which that's so embarrassing that they haven't made it to the end at all yet. See, because what I would do is I would go to the end first, and then I would go out and try to find end cities so I can get good enchanted diamond armor. And then from there, I would try to get wither skulls and like nether wart so I could like get healing potions and also gold so I could make golden apples. And then I would challenge the wither because the wither's a pretty easy boss to fight if you do it underground. If you build like a little like box underground and put the wither in it and just make sure to have like healing potions with you because healing potions damage the wither but they heal you, so it's like it's a W, like I don't know, but it's clear that they've never really fought any of the Minecraft bosses before. I think they went into it going, oh, Minecraft's a like easy game for kids, we're gonna have an easy time with this. If they fight the wither, they're fucked. The wither is not that hard to fight. The wither is a very easy boss. Especially if you have two people. If you have two people, the wither is easy to fight. Yeah, but the end dragon, I feel like the end dragon's the easiest boss in the game. If I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the hardest boss in the game is the warden. Just because the warden can do so much damage. But yeah, if they're gonna try to fight the warden, they probably should get elytra so they can fly away from the warden. When they spawn it, so they can just stand far away and hit it with arrows. Um, yeah, yeah. Are you a pharmacist? I am not. Um, yeah. I feel like being a pharmacist would be cool though. Shout out to pharmacist. They get me my medication. Guardians are annoying AF. Yeah, guardians are annoying to fight, but they're not hard to fight. Like if you make water breathing potions and have doors, guardians are pretty easy to fight. Yeah, if you have water breathing potions, milk, and doors, guardians are pretty easy to fight. I genuinely feel like the trial chamber bosses are the hardest because there's so many different like mobs in the trial chambers that you're also fighting, and the warden just because it can do so much damage. Minecraft bosses aren't hard per se. Like they don't require a lot of mechanical skill, but they do require a lot of Minecraft know-how. Like you have to know how Minecraft works and operates. Like if you don't know anything about, I feel like that's why they're struggling so hard with like the Minecraft challenge. I feel like that's why Kai and Speeder is because they clearly don't know. They struggle to kill a baby zombie. Yeah, it's like if they struggle to kill a baby zombie, then I don't know. Yeah, if they fight the Wither, they're fucked. See, you guys are saying that, but the Wither's not that hard to fight. Like you just build like an obsidian cage underground, and then it'll like blow up some of the rocks. and it'll try to head to the surface, but you can just like do damage to it. Yeah. But yeah. Sending you positive vibes. Thank you, YouTube chatter. Um, Guardians are, oh yeah, I already read that comment. Yeah, when did you know you were gay? Well, I came out when I was like 18 as trans, but when did I know I was gay? Like when did I know I guess like my first crush. I mean, I'm bisexual, so I've always liked men and women. But I guess my first crush was probably in like on a guy in like 7th grade. My first crush on a girl was like in 5th grade. So, yeah. It's pronounced Cheney. Cheney. Like Dick Cheney. Oh my god! What do you know about former Vice President Dick Cheney? Yeah, so that's probably when I knew I was gay. Do you work for a video game company? No. I feel like that would be a swag job. I do get a lot of I do get asked to take place in a lot of EA playtests though, because I am like a part of like their like playtesters. But I'm not allowed to talk about which games I playtest. So I can say I playtest games, but not which ones. But that's not like a job. That's like they like invite me to like alpha server test and stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty cool. I get to play games before they fully release. I guess I can talk about it because the game is out now, but I got to play Battlefield 6 like a year and a half before it even released. I got to play Battlefield 6 and like during like the first round of playtesting, which was like pre-alpha or like alpha, like it was like very early. Yeah. But thanks for the acknowledgement, Pappy. I got you. Love the hair. Thank you. Yeah, but pretty cool. Just be careful if you go hunting with Ditch. Yeah, he did shoot people that he went hunting with. I mean, I guess it was by accident. He didn't actually kill anyone. Yeah. What is your real job? This content creation. That's my real job. That's what I make my sole income from. That, and I just have like a billionaire family. I'm just like a billionaire heiress. No, my family's not billionaires. So yeah, I just have like $1 billion. Yeah. Yeah, so do you use Tammy? No. The dating apps I use are Her and Feld, and occasionally I re-download Tinder. But for the most part, I just stay on. Like, I usually permanently have Feld installed, but Her I uninstall and install from time to time, but nah. Dating apps that I don't use, I fucking hate Hinge. Hinge is just. Hinge has people that not that there's anything wrong with using Hinge. It's just the people that use Hinge, not my type. You know, I don't want someone who's milk toast, and it's just like vanilla in bed. You know, that's not what I'm looking for. You know, so it's called a streamer. Streamer, I hardly know her. That was a good one, guys. Why aren't we laughing? Hinge is weird. Yeah. I don't know. Hinge just like has people that I'm like, they're not my type. You know. I feel like Hinge is very much for like people who are looking to like get married and like settle down and like have kids. And that's not the lifestyle or relationship dynamic I want. So Hinge is not the place for me to look, right? Like in terms of dating apps, right? I use her because that's primarily a lesbian dating app, right? Um, and then I also use Feld because it's a dating app geared towards people who are into kink and things like ethical non-monogamy and stuff like that, where it's like that's what I like. Sorry. Yeah. Um, did you have a nose job? I have not. You like some chocolate? Uh, Not really a fan of milk chocolate. I like dark chocolate and I like white chocolate. Yeah. My mom's met on a website called Lesbotronic. That sounds like a fake ass website. That sounds like a fake website. Sometimes I'm like, what if I tried every single dating site? Do you guys think I'm famous enough to get on Raya? Not Raya, not Raya. Boo, boo. It's a real lesbian. It's a real site. Okay. Yeah, but I don't really meet people to date in person because it's kind of hard to date in person as a trans person. So, not that it's impossible. Oh, it is. It is a real dating site. 100% lesbian and lesbian. 100% lesbian community. Yeah. Uncheckable. See, it's lesbian centered. But like when I read it, I'm like, they're like 100% lesbian. We believe lesbians should be able to express themselves and unstrap themselves from male dominated and male centric queerness. I feel like that's. I feel like they're not directly saying it, but I feel like that's a dig at bi women. But I don't know. It seems like a lesbian dating site for like people who are like 40 years old, you know? Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, looks like a lesbian dating site for fucking old women. Uh yeah. Um farmersonly.com. Oh my god, should I set up a farmersonly.com account, chat? Oh shit. Wait, shit. It asks for a postal code. Whoa! Whoa! Hold up, chat. Hold up. I gotta show you guys this. Farmers Only has gay options? Holy fuck. I didn't know that. I didn't know Farmers Only had gay options. Man looking for a man. Woman looking for a woman. Farmers Only is queer friendly. I would have not thought Farmers Only would have been queer friendly. You know, I guess that goes to say don't judge a book by its cover. Highly recommend Farmers Only. But I'm not a farmer. I live in the uh I live in the second largest city in the USA. Uh Farmers Only is not really like not really for me. I live in a major US city and I've never farmed a day in my life. Farmers Only is not for me. Now, if they had streamers only, that would be a different story. Yo, let me on streamers only. Yeah, are you seeking a farmer? No, not really. Because then I'd have to move. I like living in the city. I like living in the city because I know if like a zombie apocalypse happens, I'll be like one of the first people to go. I think okay. Chat, I want to know how you guys think you would fare in a zombie apocalypse. Cuz I think I would fare well in a zombie apocalypse, but not as a human. as a zombie. I would be a great zombie. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be probably eating like a minimum of like 2 to 3 people a day. Like I would be on my zombie grind, okay? I'd be like, "Ugh," you know? I'd be chasing after people. I'd like wait around corners for people and then like randomly like pop out at them. I'd be like zombie maxing, okay? Who knows? I might start eating other zombies. Now that would be girl, please know you deserve better than a streamer. Well, I'm a streamer. So if you're saying, "Oh, you deserve better than a streamer," what about the people who would want to date me? What's that say about them? What if they say they're an urban farmer? What are they farming? Weed inside of their house? Like what? What the fuck is an urban farmer? Oh yeah, I have a rooftop garden. No the fuck you don't. Um, I have multiple firearms and blades, and I'm a good shot. I grew up in the countryside. I have good survival skills. I think I do quite well. See, I think everyone likes to think that they would do well in a zombie apocalypse, but I genuinely think the issue with the zombie apocalypse is not even the zombies, okay? Okay, most people have not lived in a world where you can't get clean drinking water. Okay? You got to think about that. If there's a zombie apocalypse, right? Okay, if there's a true zombie apocalypse, you're not going to have electricity. You're not going to have clean tap water, okay? You're not going to have clean water, electricity, or modern medicine. Okay? Even if you're not a zombie, if you just get like a regular ass flu, okay? Or let's say you get something like tuberculosis. You're fucked. You're gonna die. I know how to purify water. Okay, but what if that fails and then you have diarrhea and you're dehydrated? Try running away from a zombie when you're dehydrated, okay? You know, I think people think, oh, zombies walk, they're so slow, I could kill them. Okay, try being sleep deprived, hungry, and fucking dehydrated and trying to yeah, you think you're gonna be able to run away from a zombie when you have like 2 hours of sleep
Watermelon.
and you're dehydrated? Also, thank you for the watermelon. Thank you for the 500 jewels. Thank you. Also, no AC, no clean water, no food, no lights. Yeah. Not to mention, you'd have to keep moving, right? Because like your best bet food wise would be to probably find resources, which means you would have to go into houses and buildings with no lights. Okay? So you'd have to be rummaging through buildings. Okay? You don't know what's around the corner. There could be a zombie around the corner. There could be a zombie in someone's basement, but that's where the food was. And they died maybe starving down there, you know? Or they died because like they got sick or something. Like I genuinely I think so many people think they would be everyone loves to be like, yeah, I'd be like the main character in a zombie apocalypse, bro. Everyone in The Walking Dead stupid. I don't think any of y'all would last. I genuinely don't. I don't, okay? Even if they're like Walking Dead zombies, okay? I think also too, like, do you think you'd be able to kill something that looks like a human? Like, right, let's say, like, even like zombies, right? They're decomposing, but it still looks like a human. Do you know how much mental trauma you'd have? You'd probably go crazy. Okay, so if you're surviving, you probably are PTSD riddled, hungry, starving, okay, thirsty. Not to mention everyone else is hungry, starving, and thirsty. Which, yeah, maybe all help each other out, but then what happens when someone has like PTSD and they crack? You know? I think I don't think most people would survive a zombie apocalypse. I don't think so. I don't think so. Um a zombie apocalypse would never happen because how would it spread even without us containing it? Yeah, I think also too zombie apocalypses it's like the physiology of zombies doesn't make sense. It's why it's like a sci-fi or like fantasy trope, you know? Like like a rotting body wouldn't be able to stand up because its muscles wouldn't be rotted, right? Like whenever you see like the Walking Dead zombies, right? And it's like one of their legs is just bone with like a couple flesh hanging on. It's like they wouldn't be able to walk. Like they wouldn't be able to walk. Like physically, they have no muscle. How would they balance themselves? Um, how many donuts can you stack on it? Probably not even one. Hope that answered your question, Chatter. So yeah, this movie, slash shitty people logic, generators, wells, grow food. Okay, but you have to think about it, right? Like in our modern world, growing food, take for example, farms. Farms in our modern day use fertilizer, use tractors, use all that. Sure.
Watermelon.
Did people exist for hundreds of years? Okay, before that. Also, thank you for the watermelon. Okay, but can you imagine trying to farm land, okay, on top of making sure your like land is secure enough and not getting overrun by zombies or other people, right? I think everyone likes to think that they could survive a zombie apocalypse. Also, too, if you have any underlying medical conditions, you're dead. Okay? If you are diabetic, how are you going to get insulin? Just a question. And I think we don't think about how many people rely on medications. Like most people over probably like 70 in this country are taking probably some sort of blood pressure medication. If modern healthcare goes out, they're not getting their blood medication. They're gonna die and turn into a zombie. Um, Also, Alzone, thank you for the jewels. But the one thing I think like a lot of apocalypse movies get wrong about apocalypses is I don't think people would be at each other's throats in apocalypses, right? I think apocalypses or like apocalypse shows or whatever, like people are always fighting each other for things, but I genuinely don't feel like that's how humans operate. I feel like if there was a zombie apocalypse, I feel like the humans that are alive would be like, wait, it makes more sense to come for us, like, to like band together. Because it's like you have more power in larger numbers. Like, the larger your group is, the better chance everyone has at surviving, right? Uh, Nobody's gonna die, calm down. I'm talking hypothetically if there was a zombie apocalypse. Um, um, I think many people start taking meds way younger than 70. Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we could have anarchism. Yeah, but I think like in an apocalypse scenario, I don't think people would throw like I hate how in apocalypse scenarios or in apocalypse like fictions or stories, people like always turn against each other because that's not realistically how it happens. Like take for example, like I think the most apocalyptic thing that can happen in like our like world that's not like anything like that is like natural disasters, right? Like earthquakes or like tsunamis or whatever. Like people come together and help each other out when times are tough, right? Because humans we're social creatures, right? Like yes, they're like humans do have conflicts with one another, but like if there was a zombie apocalypse, right? Your enemy is not the person standing next to you. Your enemy is the zombies that are trying to eat you. You know, um, are zombies breedable? That's one thing about zombie media. I've never seen someone do zombie media where like someone's like doing the zombies. Um, uh, sup? Someone summoned me. Well, welcome in, Lucifer. Welcome in. See, guys, I told you I was good friends with Lucifer. You guys didn't believe me though. You guys said, "Oh, that's yeah." The earthquake in Colombia the other day was so sad. Yeah. But when hard times happen, people comes together. Like right like when COVID happened, like I feel like it was like the world came together and was like, I mean, obviously there were people that were like, COVID ain't real. Do you think the COVID ain't real people would be like, these zombies ain't real. I got bitten by one and I'm fine. just don't just let me in your safe zone. I just got bitten. I ain't getting no zombie cure. I don't need it. I'm not even gonna turn fake made up nonsense. Pappy, why are you so adorable? Yeah. Yeah. So, cause I try. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. I'm Lucifer's radio host. My name is Lucy. See, guys, I told you she went by Lucy. Yeah. Same for 9/11. Yeah. Necrophiles would love the zombie apocalypse. Actually, yeah, you're right. They would be like, this is awesome. At a certain point, people will run out of resources. Yeah, but like I said, like coming together, you're more like the more people you have, the more resources you can bring together, right? Because you can allocate people to different tasks, right? Because if you only like let's say you're in a zombie apocalypse, right? If it's just you, you have to not only produce your own food, purify your own water, okay? Kill the zombies, okay? Build your own like walls or like keep yourself safe. Whereas if you have like 100 people, you can delegate like one task to each person, right? And that makes your survival chances better, right? Because as humans, we are social creatures. We need to work together to survive, right? Uh, yeah. So, yeah. You have a perfect nose. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Somewhere like Hawaii would be nice. Yeah. Uh, but I feel like too, yeah, but humans are pack animals 100%. Yeah. Cuz I don't know. I feel like humans are very communal, right? Um that's like human nature. We're communal creatures, right? And that's not to say there's not human conflict, but oftentimes human conflict is over land and moral disputes, right? Um like yeah, sure there are resource wars, but that's not what like countries usually go to war over. It's usually over like moral differences or land disputes. It's like yeah. But more people, less food. Not true. Because the more people you have, sure, the more mouse you have to feed. But also too in an apocalypse scenario, there's no AC, there's no refrigeration, right? So if you're a solo person and you kill a deer or something hunting, you're not going to be able to eat that whole deer. But if you have 100 people and you bring that deer back, you're going to be able to feed all 100 people. Also, you can diversify so people can work on different things so you can be able to produce more food, right? Like the reason we as humans are so efficient is because we work together, right? Right? Like think about like our regular supply chain systems as it is, right? Like sure, you chatter, go to the store, the grocery store and buy food. But there was a trucker that drove the food to the grocery store. Or well, there was a clerk well, it starts off there was someone that put that on the shelf. There was someone that unloaded that from a truck. There was a truck driver who got that from a distributor. There was a distributor who got that from a farm. There was a farm who had farmers get that. Okay? It's a whole you need so many people. The more people you have, the better chance at survival you have. Um yeah. um, safety in numbers. Uh, um, yeah, beautiful hair. Thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah. The deer will most likely be zombified. Well, depends if other animals can become zombies. Because in The Walking Dead, other animals can't get zombified. It's only humans. So, um, there are people who know how to hunt and forage, and they can teach those skills and feed the group. Yeah, and there's people who have different skills, right? Like the reason our societies work is because we have so many people with so many different skills that fill so many different niches. Like, right? Like a lot of the things in modern society that we take for granted are because someone else has the expertise, right? Like I use electricity every day. Do I know anything about electricity? No. But you know who does? My roommate. Because my roommate is an electrician. So it's like right? Like we as humans are able to survive and thrive because we are able to specify in different things and bring different value to each other. Um yeah, so um also too, the more people like in an apocalypse or like in societies in general, the more people you have, truly the more like people police themselves, right? Because if you only have 5 people in a group, right? If no one's watching, one person could just steal things. And sure, there's less people to blame it on, but much like when you need people. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. So, also, danger from zombies goes down drastically if you live on an island. If you secure food and water on the island, you're set. Also, too, I think something that people don't think about in zombie apocalypse is if you kill the zombies, right? Like if you incinerate zombies, or you like like if we're going off like typical zombie like lore where if you like stab them in the head or like shoot them in the head they're like fully dead, you burn the zombies, then they're not going to come back from the dead, right? The more zombies you kill, the less you have to kill, you know, like zombies at least. Also, Sin JPEG, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. um uh so Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Which, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, if you don't know, I'm also live on Twitch, which has a better quality live stream. And I'm more likely to read your chat messages if you're on Twitch. So it is my pinned comment. So if you're interested, I'm trying to get the 3,000 followers on Twitch, and we're at 2,999. So technically, only 5 of the 211 of you need to go over to Twitch and drop a follow so I can hit my follower goal on Twitch. Wouldn't that be pretty awesome? Uh what's your favorite zombie movie? I don't really have a favorite zombie movie, but my favorite comic book of all time is The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead comic series. The show is ass. The show is ass. What do you mean you killed Carl? What do you mean you killed Carl? What do you mean you killed Carl? I honestly, the writing in the Walking Dead show pisses me off. Pisses me off because the comics are beautiful, near perfect, near perfect works of art. Okay, and then the TV show's like, what if we actually like took main characters that were actually like really essential to the plot, and also what if we changed the whole plot of the show so we could run it to more seasons? What if we did that? What if we did that, you know? Uh yeah. Uh yeah. But I do love The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead comic series is fantastic. I love it. They killed Carl because the actor was turning 18 and they didn't want to pay him an adult wage. I know. And it pissed me off. Because in the comics, when you, okay, this is spoiler alert for if you get to the end of the comics, okay? The comics have been out for fucking years at this point. They've been over for years. I feel like I'm not spoiling it if you haven't read it, okay? By the end of the comic, you realize that this story is being, Carl is telling the story to his kids of how he and his dad survived the apocalypse and how his dad is the reason that they were able to build back civilization. um I've read the comics, they're miles better than the show. Yeah, I feel like also too like the Walking Dead comics have like a much more hopeful outlook of the apocalypse, if that makes sense. Like yeah, sure, the comics do get dark, but like it's like progressively, like I don't know, the panel where Rick's like we can get rid of the zombies is like, I feel like it's like chapter like 120 or something like that, where he's like, holy frick, we can win against the zombies. Like, the more of them we get rid of, the less we'll have to deal with zombie. It's just so good. Um, it's horror sci-fi. It's gotta be dark at times. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, too, the thing that bothers me about the Walking Dead show the most is that they explain how the zombies work in the first season. Which part of what makes the comics, the Walking Dead comics, so good is that you don't know, like, the zombies are just typical zombies, right? There's no explanation to whether it was a virus, to what even the zombie apocalypse was, right? To how it even started. None of that. It's how are the characters, how is Rick and Carl surviving? I like your hair. Thank you, first time chatter. Thank you, useless princess. Um, and that's what I love about the Walking Dead comics. Um, Also, too, it pisses me off that they changed Angela in the comics from the fucking from the show. Yeah, or like they changed how Lori dies in the show. Like, cause Lori in the show, she dies from childbirth, if I remember. But in the comic, she's like, her and the baby are like brutally murdered. Like, um, but yeah, I love the Walking Dead comics. Genuinely peak storytelling. Um, what's your opinion on Ace Combat? I don't even know what that is. The Resident Evil movies are the best. They're corny as fuck though. The new Resident Evil movie looks scary. The new Resident Evil movie got me got me pissing my pants, bro. That shit looks scary. Uh yeah. What's your opinions on the city of Philadelphia? I like Philly cheesesteaks. I think those are pretty awesome. I've been to Philadelphia. It's cool, I guess. I guess. Sending much love from North Canton, Ohio. I'm sorry you live in Ohio, Chatter. That's rough. Um. Uh. Uh. how do you feel about the 28 Years Later movie? I've only watched 28 Days Later. I've never watched 28 Years Later. I don't know. Those zombies are scary, bro. Cuz they can like run. They're scary. They're so fucking scary and they're fast. And it's like all shot on like a camcorder kind of. Yeah. But yeah, that's those are my favorite. Those are my favorite zombie media. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah. You guys ever feel like saying yeah and then you guys do it? Yeah. The 28 movies, 28 yeah. 28 days, 28 months and 28 years later. And then there's the Bone Temple, which I'm like, okay, I don't know. Uh I like how they played out with the zombies starving to death after all the humans were infected. Uh, spoilers. Spoiler alert. The only thing worse than Philadelphia crime rate, is if the Philly cheesesteak is the Philly. How do you hate the Philly cheesesteak? That's like Philly cheesesteaks are fucking awesome, bro. How are you gonna be like, I'm from Pittsburgh and I don't like Philly cheesesteaks? Get the fuck out of here. I put you in timeout for 24 hours. Jail. Jail. Dog shit opinion. Dog shit opinion. Um, did you ever play Hunt Showdown? I have not. I know about it. I know about it. It's to be a good Philly cheesesteak. Yeah. Sometimes you go to a restaurant and they have like a dog shit Philly cheesesteak. I feel like the issue with a lot of Philly cheesesteaks is they don't put enough cheese. I'm like, it's called a Philly cheesesteak. It should be cheesy as fuck. Okay? I've gotten Philly cheesesteaks where it's just like 2 slices of provolone before. And I'm like, that's not a cheesesteak. Where the fuck is the cheese? Where the fuck you gotta have the cheese. If you're doing a Philly cheesesteak, where the fuck is the cheese? Come on now. Come on now. Like if we're not gonna do a Philly cheesesteak with cheese, like it's important to have Philly cheesesteak. Emphasis on the cheese. Cheese steak. It's called a cheese steak for a reason. Okay? Like I'm not a fan of the cheese whiz. Oh, I like the cheese whiz. I like that. I like a mix of cheese whiz and provolone. I want my shit drippy, okay? I want my shit like almost like a grilled cheese with a bunch of steak in it. That's what I want. Also, onions and peppers. I know some people are like, oh, onion, you can't do onions and peppers on a Philly cheesesteak. No, it's not a Philly cheesesteak. Shut the fuck up. Let me eat my delicious ass Philly cheesesteak. I ordered a cheese pizza and it came out without cheese. I was so mad. I was so sad. Bro, you should call the pizza place back and get a refund. If they got you if you ordered a cheese pizza and there was no cheese on your pizza, the fuck? You need to return that pizza. You need to return that pizza. Return that pizza. Return the pizza. Return the pizza. Return the pizza. Return the pizza. Okay? Yeah. Return the pizza. Otherwise, like, what the fuck? I'm like mad for you. I'm mad for you. What do you mean they didn't put pizza on your pizza? That pissed me off. I'm actually mad for you, chatter. I'm mad on your behalf. How the fuck you order a cheese pizza and then not put cheese on the pizza? That is the pizza you ordered. Okay, I get if it's like sometimes you order like a pizza with multiple meats and they forget one meat or like whatever. But you ordered a cheese pizza. Cheese pizza. With cheese on it. With cheese on it. A cheese pizza. Also, thank you, Yara, for the gifted sub. Papa's nachos low key be fire, like Papa John's. I don't buy Papa John's since he said the N word. Technically, he's not the owner of the company anymore, but still. I'm like, Papa John's isn't even that good. If we're talking chain pizza, I'd rather have Domino's or Little Caesars over Papa John's any day. Okay? Little Caesars because it's cheap, Domino's because it tastes good. So, um, yeah. Maybe cheese under the sauce. I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that. Okay? The sauce goes under the cheese. I made sure to make hell when I called them. Did they bring you a second? Did they bring you a new pizza? Because if they didn't bring you a new pizza, if they were like, oh, sorry, we can give you a refund for next time you order, I'd be like, no, bring me my goddamn cheese pizza. Bring me my goddamn cheese pizza. I'm pissed off. How the fuck you mess up my cheese pizza? Cheese pizza. How about you get my cheese pizza right? God damn it. How about you get my cheese pizza right, okay? Cheese pizza, I hardly know her. Okay? Alright guys, join the raid. If you don't join the raid, I will I'll actually make sure the next pizza you order comes with no cheese on it. Yeah, you don't want me to take the cheese off your pizza, chat. You don't want me to take the cheese off your pizza, but I will do it. Alright, I will see y'all tomorrow.